Hey everyone, welcome back to 5 Minute Eats. All right guys, today we have a baked bean for you, and this one is quite interesting. I'll get into that in a second, but this is the Sam's Club Members Mark barbecue baked beans with beef brisket in sauce, smoke flavoring added, made with molasses and brown sugar, no artificial colors or flavors, no high fructose corn syrup. This is a 40-ounce, 2-pound and 8-ounce tub of it. Now, this is what it looks like, and we bought this for $7.98 specifically because we bought pretty much and probably this exact same item at Costco from the Harry's brand by Kettle Cuisine, and it had the same kind of name, it looks the same, it had the same price on it, and now we loved that one. But we've been told that apparently Costco is only selling that Harry's one now in Hawaii for some reason. So that's a bummer. But if this happens to be the same thing, which we suspect it's the same thing, because Kettle Cuisine private labels some of their stuff, we suspect, for Costco and for Sam's Club. So even though this on here says Members Mark, we think that it's made by Kettle Cuisine, and we think this is the same product, and we're gonna find out.
So if you guys don't know, Sam's Club and Costco, they have a lot of the same stuff. What they do with these companies is say, hey, just tweak it a little. And a lot of the time, the tweaking is just the packaging. And so when I was on Kettle Cuisine's website, I think that's the parent company, because they have like 8 or 10 different brands. They mentioned they do have it at Sam's Club. So of course we look for it, and all we can find was the Members Mark one, and we suspect that's what they're talking about here. Yeah,
because it looks very similar and it smells very similar. And I really loved that Costco one, so I'm hoping this is the same.
And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically we review everyday grocery items. So before you spend your hard-earned money, let us tell you if it's worth it.
That's right, let's get into this. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
Guys, welcome back. Our rating system. Thumbs up, we buy it again. Thumbs down, we would not. So for me, this is a thumbs up. I'm gonna give it a thumbs up, but I gotta say, man, this thing is very sweet. Maybe sweeter than the one from Costco that was called Harry's. And another thing, I didn't have a lot of brisket in mind. I really didn't mind there wasn't a lot of brisket in it. But my bigger issue is the sweetness level. It's very sweet. Now, overall, it's a good product. Now, let's face it, this is something we're gonna have as a side on our plate. So, the sweetness level doesn't really bother me enough to give it a thumbs down. So, thumbs up.
Oh, okay. For me, it is a thumbs up as well. However, I will second those emotions. I think that if this is manufactured by Kettle Cuisine, it either is a slightly different formulation for Sam's Club, or it is just a completely different product. But I will say, I think that it is about 85% the same as the Harry's one, but this one is a little bit sweeter. The Harry's one was a little bit spicier. This has a slight spice, but not nearly as much as Harry's. And also the brisket, like on the cover here, there's big old chunks of brisket. We had a few shreds of brisket. So I stirred it up before I dished it up into the bowl to heat it, and I didn't really see any large chunks. So I'm either going to assume that it came down to the batch that they made with this, all of the brisket was just kind of shredded up more, or they just don't put that much brisket in it. But either way, I'm okay with that, but it's definitely sweeter and not as spicy as Harry's. So if I had my choice, I would say Harry's is the way to go. But if you can't do that and you've only got this choice, I feel like this is still a perfectly good one. It's still edible. I still like it. It's just not quite the same.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs up. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use your Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.